Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing really well. Welcome to this first interactive session, and we'll be discussing about ACCA. I'll be answering all your questions which are coming up in the chat section. Whatever question you're having, put it down in the chat section. I'll be reading that question and I'll be answering that question too. All right. So, as and when people would be joining in, I'll be admitting them. Let's take the first question from Sai Chandan. The first question is, sir, I'm a 12th science student. Can you guide me accordingly? All right. So if you're a 12th science student, if you actually want to get into ACCA, first of all, what I would suggest is, first of all, take that out of your mind that, I'm coming in from MPC or I'm coming in from maths or science background. I do not have any basics of commerce. You can learn your basics of commerce. First, you need to learn your basics of commerce. We have a separate, course for it through which you can learn your basics of commerce and then get started with ACCA. And there's no problem you be having you would be saying that I'm coming from a science background. Will that be relevant to me? You will be relevant to it and you can get started with it. All right. So now, second question, I see requirements for claiming the graduation degree and post graduation degree in the UK university. All right, Abhay, this is your question, right? First of all, you need to clear your skills level. Now, if suppose you're coming in with exemptions also, even though you're giving at least 3 papers in your skills level, you are eligible for the BSc in applied accountancy from Oxford Brookes University. And if suppose next you're going ahead for your professional level paper, you can once you complete your professional papers or you're on the verge of completing of your professional papers, you can apply for masters in professional accountancy from University of London. What you need to do over there is that you need to submit a project report. You need to submit a project report. Once that project report is submitted, then you would be like getting your result that okay, whether it is qualified or not. And if it is qualified, you will be getting your degree. All right, even though you come with the exemptions route. If you are coming with exemptions of 9 papers, then you may not get it. If you're coming with exemption with 4 or 6 papers, you will get that, not a problem. All right, next question, Paul Anthony. Sir, I have a question. What question do you have? Why do we do a ACC along with BCom when we already get a bachelor's degree from Oxford University? Well, this is a very interesting question. The problem, what happens is, many students have a dilemma that whether we may complete our ACCA or not. It's that difficult whether we may complete it or not. So that's the reason what I suggest to students is like just have a BCom by the side, so that you would not be like okay, अरे ACCA नहीं हुआ तो नहीं हुआ, लेकिन you will have your BCom at least. But if suppose you are highly interested and you have that intent कि मुझे खत्म करना है ACCA, then you don't need to do it with a BCom. You can just directly do ACCA, and anyhow after 9 papers you would be getting a BCom. But you don't just get that. You need to आपको जो है एक thesis एक report बना के submit करना होगा. All right. So next question. How can we update our exemptions? Updating your exemptions, you can do it by emailing it to ACCA students at accglobal.com. You can email it to them, and you just not don't email them randomly. Get in touch with us. Get in touch with us, and you can email it properly to them. Harish here asked that what's the procedure of registration? See, for registration, you need your identity proof, which is Aadhaar, passport, anything can work in there. And then which document you're registering with, whether it is from your 10th standard or your 12th standard or after your BCom or after your CA or CAIPCC, respective document. And then you just need to fill in the form, your identity proof, your educational documents, and you go ahead with your registration. Now, how you go ahead, we do that for all our students. You can reach out to us over WhatsApp and get that clarified. Now, which number you need to reach out to us over WhatsApp? Let me just put it down in here that how you guys need to contact us. I hope this is visible to you. 6281474982. This is the number to contact. She's Akanksha. She is the manager in there. She will take care of all your registration queries. Make sure that you make a note of that number, and I'm keeping that number. She's also on the call, and if you're having any doubts, we can clear that too. Let me have this participants list so that because I'm seeing more students joining in now. Now, going on towards the next question. Sir, I'm 12 commerce student. I need to do ACCA in good way. Guide me. Yeah, sure. See, It's not like, see, there are many students coming in, sir, can you guide me with ACCA? See, ACCA is not like a small journey. It's not like, a short term qualification. It takes around 2.5 years to complete. Now, when you have 2.5 years to complete, what happens in here is that I cannot say you from day one, carry, do this and you will be done with your ACCA. You need to go through a process, and I can guide you step by step. Now, once a student is there into my classes, you get guided step by step that what to do next, how to do next. You be in our inner circle for that. Then, can we claim for an MBA in Brooks with undergrad in India? You can go ahead and do an MBA in Oxford Brooks University. If you have an undergrad in India, you can do that. How do I know if accounts and finance will be my thing? If you think, see, if you get sight and if you get interested on seeing the news about how company is growing, how the company grows, what are the processes of a company which has to be followed, is company growing or not, and if you have that interest in it, if you have that, okay, this is how much profit this organization has made, this is what they did good, and if you file interest in listening to it and talking about it, is that something like that, then accounts and finances for you. So okay, I have one. So once you have, do we have get in, so once we pass 13 papers, do we get certificate for the same with which we can pursue jobs abroad, as we don't want to become member and pay the annual subscription fee? If you don't become member, is there any problem with that? It's not a problem. You just get some benefits out of it. If you don't pay the annual subscription fee, there's no problem at all. Your membership won't be removed. You would be a member, but not getting the benefits of or not getting all the benefits which a member needs to get. I've seen many students who just leave on their membership and just go ahead. Total expenditure of ACCA up around 3 lakh rupees, 3.1, 3.2 lakh rupees would be your total expenditure for ACCA. Then what will be the total cost of ACCA? I've answered. Can working in an audit firm count as PER? Could you please explain the objectives to upload in the ACCA portal that counts for PER? Working in an audit firm, 100% it will count for your PER. How you need to upload it in your portal? What you need to do is you need to assign one supervisor. There should be one supervisor who has governed you in your work, and he should be an IFAC member. And if he is an IFAC member, what he can do, he can certify your work. Now, when he can certify your work, that gets uploaded directly into the portal. What jobs can we pursue to complete ACCA PER? Any job in accounting, audit, finance, taxation, even bookkeeping. These all will be forming part of their objectives, 13 objectives of ACCA. In fact, you can say all the papers which are covered in the ACCA syllabus, that will be the objective which you need to make sure to cover up. Sir, will ACCA teach IFRS also? Exactly, yes. ACCA will teach you IFRS also in F7, F3, and SBR. You have IFRS. For someone who is interested in business, is BBA plus ACCA a good combination? See, ACCA is a good combination. You do any graduate degree, you can do it, but ACCA itself is all in all that much strong, which can give you that business acumen which you require. Which is the best? So what is deadline in ACCA? There is no deadline in ACCA at all. Anytime you can enter and anytime you can exit, but it is more required that you be like, keep yourself a deadline that in 2.5 years I must complete it. Okay, next. Which is the best undergrad to do? Okay, that's fine. Sir, after 12th, what should I do? SEMA or ACCA? I heard SEMA is accounts plus management. This is Dhruv Jaiswal telling me. See, it depends. What do you want to do? SEMA, ACCA, they are two good qualifications. If you want to get more into the management side, go towards SEMA. If you want to go more towards, auditing and taxation side, go with ACCA. Both are good qualifications. There is no comparison at all in between those two. Both are good qualifications. Deadline is here nothing. Sir, examinations will be online. Harish, yes, the examinations are online right now. The examination can be given at your home itself. There are students who have given their examination at home and they have qualified too. So you can give it at your home, and it is online, it is computer based, and it is, as you can see here, that this is actually a class of financial management which I used to take. and this is the place where we solve the questions out there. So you can see this Excel sheet, and let me just show you. See this Excel sheet, I have shared it with all the students which are there available, who all are our students. They also have the access of this Excel sheet. They also will be answering the questions in it. All right, so if you're having your videos on, you guys can put it off. If you're unmuted, you can mute yourself. And if suppose you're having a serious question, you can unmute and talk anytime for your betterment. Do you have to like numbers to be good at account finance? Because I don't like maths, but studying of companies, how the function stocks and stuff, then that's done, right? See, I don't like maths. I don't have maths. I did not do maths in my what do you call 12th, 11th, and 12th, and I'm doing it, not a problem. So sorry to ask. I need to learn ACCA by understand concept. I good way. Will you do that? Because now from 12th standard I'm suffering. Yes, 100%. See, in my classes you will be going through the real time life example. See, I have a faculty base who has audited Google, audited GMR, and I myself I worked in Dubai in a transport organization, and I've dealt with 181 nationalities, and I've managed huge number of transactions at that place. And then coming in here, I've been part of maximum trainer groups and given maximum trainings as much as possible. And ACCA, I've been teaching now, it will be 7 years, I can say. So that much experience I bring in, so you guys can be getting added towards it. Sir, why when we have to pay subscription fees every year, you have to pay January? If you are doing accounting job before starting ACCA and 3 year already covered, should these, yes, it 100% Realme X, it will be covered under your PER. So should we do diploma in IFRS after doing ACCA for CV? You are done with your ACCA, you'll be done with your IFRS itself. Ria's question: can the supervisor be a cost accounting practitioner? Yes, he comes under IFAC member. If he is coming under IFAC member, it will be counted. So by doing both CA and ACCA in India, will I get more knowledge? 100% you will get more knowledge, but choose one, right? Why do you want to go into different locations? Sai Chandan only, right? Is it fair to say that BCom is more of theoretical stuff and okay, and clerical stuff, and ACC BBA are more into practical and hand stuff where you travel, speak, interact? Exactly, you are right. BCom and all those are more of theoreticals, whereas with the ACCA, these are more like real world things. You travel, you speak, you do many things with that. Sir, I completed MBA and finance. How many papers do I get exemption? If you have completed with your BCom, you get 4 papers exempt. First process for doing ACC after clearing CA intermediate both groups: register yourself, get the 6 papers exempt, and give your examination in March. That's the first thing which you can do. Okay, I'm losing out on questions. Sir, I like to do to be CFO. Is ACCA good to do? Exactly. Yes, Paul, that will be the right place. Dhruv, okay. Dhruv is asking, sir, is there more number of ACCA course or text related thing? Both. It's a mixture of both. If I am doing a job, when then I will take the class. Should I take the class at the evening? If yes, where I can't. From where I can't. Okay, Realme X. I don't know what your name is, but you can take it from us. I'll be sharing about our classroom structure because we are left up with few minutes. We are left up around with 12 minutes, and I'll be ending this session then. If your questions are not yet answered, you can join me at 7 p.m. again. Sir, what made you leave the corporate world and start teaching? See, that is my interest, and my interest drives me towards whatever I do. So whatever I do, it is based on my interest only. By doing ACC and will I get a job in UK? Paul, you will get it. इसमें आईसिट्स एंड एसिट्स कोर्सेज नहीं होते लाइक सीए नहीं आपको उतना करने के आईसिट्स एंड एसिट्स मतलब लेट मी जस्ट टेल यू वो इसका और सिस्का रहते हैं वो दैट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड क्योंकि इसका डिस्का वो बहुत ज़्यादा पुराने हो चुके हैं. It's more of data sciences, data analytics, audit through computer world. That's more. In your academy, what is the cost for ACCA? You will get it in detail. You can reach out to us. This is the number which I have said it out there. This is the number at which you need to reach out if you want to get started with it. Exam March, June, September, and December. Wait, I'm losing out on many questions mein hote hain. Yes, it is. Sir, I want to know more about your classes. I'll explain it at the end. What is the salary compensation we can negotiate? मतलब 6 से 7 लाख रुपए per annum. Can we open our own audit firm by getting ACCA membership? You can open your own audit firm, but you cannot sign on Indian balance sheets. Others, everything you can do. Will the marks of 12th standard determine to do ACCA? No. So, do you take one-to-one sessions with parents to explain them about ACCA? Cause I'm finding it difficult to convince my dad. Sai Chandar Patro, you need to reach out to Akanksha. Reach out with Akanksha and book a session. I'll be having a session with your parents, and I can explain that. So, what about study material for knowledge level? I'll be providing it within the class itself. It will be provided. Let me just see. All right. So, all what is the sir? What? Wait. Okay, guys, I just missed out on some questions. Compulsory? No, it's not compulsory. What about study material for knowledge level? So I'll provide it in the class. As you said, you can't sign on balance sheet. How it would be an authorized? See, you cannot sign on Indian balance sheets. Others, everything you can do. That's only one thing. See, suppose if 100 works are to be done, one work you cannot do. 99 works you can do, right? So that's the case. In which language you teach? I teach in English only. English and little bit of Hindi and Hindi I teach, but more of it will be in English only. Fees is necessary to pay even if we get exemption. You have to pay exemption fee. Abhay, you need to pay the exemption fee also for it. That's a different fee which you need to pay. If you're getting around 20 pounds per paper, you'll have to pay. You'll have to pay 80 pounds to get exemptions for the, sorry, 6 papers, right? So you will be having to pay 120 pounds to get the. Sir, what is the registration process? I don't know what's your name, Realme. I'll share it right now. One second. Sir, do financial or data analyst role be counted as PER? Yes, it will be counted. Okay. One second. I'm missing out some questions, guys. ऑनलाइन क्लास में आप नोट्स एंड बुक्स हार्ड कॉपी कुरियर कराते हो या सॉफ्ट कॉपी इफ यू वांट टू get couriered with the soft hard copy of the book, there is some extra charge and you can get it. If the soft copy is already included in the class cost itself. By taking your class, can you your face to face? Yes, you can, Paul. If you want to get started, you can come to the academy. It's located in Hyderabad, and you can join in for that. Accept students on meeting. There are few students. Okay, I'm not able to see. Can I buy books online? Yes, you can buy books online, Harish. We can provide that to you. All right. So you have your own study material, or is it standard publication? It is a standard publication. Is there accommodation? Yes, there is accommodation. So I can see many questions coming in, and we are coming on towards the end of the time. Now, what I'll do is I'm not gonna take more questions. Any more questions if you're having, you can shoot your questions to Akanksha. From where I can purchase the book, I have proper links, BPP and Kaplan links. You can purchase your books. For March exams, there is no update yet. What are the silver and platinum certificate? These are all bullshit crap things. Gold partner, gold partner, or you can saw platinum partner or silver partner. These are bullshit things. You don't need to focus at all on it. It is just a certificate awarded to an academy. And now that certificate awarded to an academy, I don't feel like, though we are the gold partners, I don't feel any benefit out of it. So that's not at all a concern at all. All right. Batches timings, how many hours of study are enough for ACCA per day? See, what you can do is, like, you can get in touch with us. Batches are ongoing for all papers. There are batches ongoing. In fact, we are starting with the new batches. 5 6 papers are starting from 18th of January. There is a new batch starting for almost all papers. So what you can do, you can be done with your Sankrantri, and you can join into the classes are online. And also, if you're planning, like, suppose let's relocate to Hyderabad, most welcome, come down to Hyderabad. And what you guys need to do is nothing but, if you are in the group, what I'll do is, uh, in the group I'll send a link through which you can download our application. So download our application at the earliest. You will be getting lots of benefit out of it, because the benefit which you would be getting with the application, because our classes all goes on the academy itself. No, you do not, real me, you do not have to pay all fees at a time. You need to pay one at a time, not all at a time. When you pursue ACCA with bachelor's, do you have to take out separate times for studying ACCA and bachelor's? No, not at all. Even if you put 3 to 4 hours of your study in a day, that's more than enough. See, I would end this session on this note saying that you do not have to focus right now in how I need to do it. First, you need to get started. See, suppose I'm traveling by car in at night from Hyderabad to Delhi. I cannot think about that what's going to come, what's going to be there in between in Maharashtra, what is going to be there in between before reaching Delhi. I cannot, think right now at this point. What I need to do is focus on what's next. You need to focus on what's next for you and try accomplishing it. Once you accomplish it, then comes the next, then comes the next. So once you get started with your classes, then you would be said that, okay, you need to do this topic, you need to do this topic, you need to invest 2 hours, you need to invest 3 hours in a day. So that's how you would be doing it. Suppose at day one itself you will be coming like हमको 16 घंटे पढ़ना है, हमको 14 घंटे पढ़ना है. ये सब चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी में होता है, यहाँ पे नहीं. Here it's not like you need to do ACCA only, that's your whole life. It's more of your life, and to improve your life, ACCA is going to play a bigger part in your life. All right. Who pursuing ACCA, can you give an example? Somebody's who would see ACCA with a bachelor's. There are many students who are doing it, but I would always recommend a student, if you are highly confident, then do your ACCA and take your bachelor's by the side, from some college where you do not require that much attendance. And this question would be coming in from your parents itself. So what you can do is nothing but you can come up with a for a session with your parents. Actually, with your parents, you can go book it with Akanksha and get that. I can see many students coming up with questions directly to me, questions directly in here. All right, so I have actually recorded this class also, and I'll be putting it over YouTube, and I'll be sharing the unlisted link over the group. So if suppose you've missed out or your question, you thought that I asked it, but my question was not answered, you can put it down there. And if there is any question directly you want to reach out to me, reach out to Akanksha, and then you can be in touch with me. I want to study first, when then I want to register in AC. Should I do? Yes, you can. 100% you can do. What's your name actually? It's coming Realme X. You can do that. I want to study first, then I want to register in ACCA. Yes, you can do that. You can do the either way. Sir, you skipped my question. Put your question fast. Saurav, yes, Saurav. Like 5 hours college, then coaching and self study, etc., etc. 100% it is manageable. That it won't be stress at all. How would their day be like? I mean, their schedule and stuff. Like 5 hours college, then coaching, then self study. See, what happens is when you get started with this, when you get started with your ACCA and your college, you'll be going towards your college. But in ACCA, you do not have to do 13 papers at a time. You have to do one paper at a time. So when you have to manage one paper at a time, you can manage it easily. All right. Is there anyone else whose question I skipped? I hope. Okay, I answered you only. All right. Is there any more questions? Because I'm ending the session right now, and the session will be there available on YouTube, but it won't be, a public video. It will be a unlisted video. So make sure that you do it. And there are batches starting. Batches are starting for ECCA. You can reach out to Akanksha for it. And if suppose you are still not getting your, any clarity in it, what you can do is come back at the 7 p.m. session. Realme U1 registration process, add additional time for both and additional time. Okay, registration process. I said that you need your Aadhaar card, which is your identity proof. Then you would be going towards your Aadhaar card, and then you need your document through which you are registering, whether it is your BCom or your intermediate 12th standard or 10th standard. Sir, what almost the same it will be going to be, because there are students who could not attend this session right now because of they were working. Sir, I want the detail of your fees of each subject or any other expense I want to join. Not compulsory. If you're having an Aadhaar card, it's fine. Even if you're not having a passport. If you're already done with this session, you don't need to join it again. Now, let me just answer this last question. Someone is asking, sir, fees of each subject, or any other expenditure join. Okay. The fee of each subject, let me just put it. For knowledge level, your fee is 10,000 per paper. And let me just put it down, per paper. And skills level, as simple as that, skills level is 15,000 per paper. And then comes professional level, you will be having 20,000 per paper. Now in these what do you call, what happens in here is that many students come up, sir, so what's the discount in there? If you're taking 2 to 3 papers at a time, then there are discounts available. And how do you need to get those discounts is you need to contact with Akanksha. Now talking about the examination and registration fees, your registration fee somewhere around 117 pounds it has come up to, or it is differing, 89 pounds sometimes it's going to 117. So it depends on the pound which is there available on the website. Then comes your examination fee. Your knowledge level exam would be 105 pound per paper. Your skills level exam would be 117 pound per paper. And your professional is somewhere around 146 pounds per paper. Right? Okay. Okay, I hope that I have put it down. Yeah. Tuition fee will cover 2 attempts, whereas your exam fee will cover only 1 attempt. This is the total cost, Nitya. Yep, this is the total cost. And if you want more detailed costing, still more detailed, want to have a one-to-one session, want to get started with ACCA, reach out on this number. Reach out on this number. Want to have a session with your parents, and you want me to talk to them and want to have a detailed discussion about your career planning, reach out to Akanksha. All right. I'll be ending this session now. Thank you everyone for joining. I hope that this was a very short and sweet and productive session for you all. Thank you very much for joining.